welcome back to my channel. It's Candace and you are watching Ask Candace. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Mcgrath Mothership Rose Decadence Eyeshadow Palette. If you do want to see a review and a demo, please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I read all the comments and will do my best to reply back. This palette retails for $65 at Sephora. That's why I purchased mine. It is also available on Mcgrath online. I do want to read a little bit about this palette on Sephora.com. It does say a love letter to ravishing roses that is rendered in a poetic palette of creamy mattes, shimmers, and duochromes. It is free of sulfates, SLS, SLES, parabens, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oils, and a lot of other stuff. It does go on to say that this palette is a rose-colored splendor of provocative pigments ranging from poetic pink, captivating coral, and radiant metallics to a futuristic fuchsia blazing with ultraviolet sparks. These lightweight, ultra-blendable shades adorn eyes with tantalizing textures, delivering an array of luxurious looks. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. This is the actual packaging. It didn't come with an outer packaging, so I thought that was really weird. It's just taped here on the side, which I did remove just to check the shadows. And then on the back, you do have the ingredients and the barcode. I really do like the design of the packaging. I love the little roses here, the little gold accents of the Mcgrath logo. It is beautiful. I just thought it was rather odd that Mcgrath wouldn't have an outer carton packaging, that it would just be this held by a little piece of tape. Let's open this up so you guys can see what the inside looks like. We have all 6 shades. It does come with a mirror, which I think is fantastic. And then here we have the 6 shadows. And it does come with this clear insert with the shade names, but I would have preferred if the shade names were printed down below the shadows. Anyways, let's go ahead and start swatching. The first shade in the palette is called Pink Champagne. So soft in the pan. Pink Champagne is described as a warm rose gold shimmer. Wow. Super pigmented with one swipe. I do want to blend out this shade. The next shade is called Peach Dusk. This is a matte shadow. Peach Dusk is described as a coral satin matte. Let me try and blend this out. I'm going to add another layer of the shadow in Pink Dusk. That's much better. Here's what Peach Dusk looks like. The last shade in the top row is called Fuchsia Flame. Fuchsia Flame is described as a warm fuchsia duochrome. Wow, it's so beautiful. The first shade in the second row is called Hedonistic Rose. Hedonistic Rose is described as a rose plum matte. Again, I do want to build up that shadow, so I have a little bit on my finger. We'll build it up and blend it out. I definitely think it's the matte shadows that aren't blending out as pigmented as the shimmer shades. The second to last shade in the palette is called Scandalous. Scandalous is described as a copper metallic shade. The last shade in the palette is called Golden Honey. Golden Honey is described as an antique golden metallic shade. Beautiful. Here we have all 6 shadows swatched on the back of my hand. Now we're going to create a look using this palette. Taking a fluffy brush, we're going to dip into the second shade in the palette called Peach Dusk. We're going to be blending that in our crease. I'm loving how easily that shade in Peach Dusk blended out in the crease. It took me no effort to blend out that shadow in my crease. It was so easy to blend out. Taking a flat brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Hedonistic Rose. Packing the shadow all over the lid. I barely got any fallout underneath my eyes, which is amazing. That never happens. I'm super impressed on how these shadows are applying. So far so good. I'm loving how the two shadows applied on the eyes. Taking my finger, we're going to dip into the shadow in Fuchsia Flame. We're going to be applying this all over the lid. Wow, I am so impressed with this duochrome shade. There is a little bit of fallout, but that's totally fine. We will clean that up later. But you guys, this duochrome shadow is amazing. Cut the fallout underneath my eyes. Here's what we're currently looking like. Taking a pointed pencil brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Pink Champagne. We're going to be applying the shadow in our inner corner. Wow, that inner corner highlight is gorgeous. I'm going to tap a little bit into the shadow in Golden Honey, applying that right above my inner corner, taking it right here just a little bit. Oh yeah, that definitely brings the look together. Here we have the completed look. I'm going to apply mascara and a lip, and I'll be right back. For mascara, I applied the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. If you guys have not seen my unboxing of the Essence Advent Calendar, I'll leave it right over here. That's where I got this mascara. For lips, I apply the Dominique Cosmetics Lipstick in Cheese Tease. My final thoughts on the Pat McGrath Rose Decadence Eyeshadow Palette is that I really do love this. I love her mini palettes versus her big 10-pan eyeshadow palettes. I definitely love the shades in this eyeshadow palette. The color story is beautiful. I can definitely see myself reaching for this palette for Christmas, for New Year's, going into Valentine's Day. It's so beautiful. All the shades were super pigmented, very blendable on my eyelid. A little bit of product goes a very long way. Not only that, but this eyeshadow palette does come with a mirror, which I love. For $65, I definitely think this palette is worth it. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.